Yep, we're here with the Polestar 3. Hey there, it's William Westhopper from the real DC Car Guy. And we're here with the Polestar 3. Polestar, you ask? Well, Polestar is the performance and all-electric brand of Volvo. And what is the 3? Well, the 3 is their new crossover slash SUV, though I'm going to say it's more of a station wagon, because that's what Volvo has always been known for, has been station wagons. And this is a classic station wagon design. The overall styling of this vehicle is very sensible. It's very square, it's very usable, a lot of space on the inside for the space. It is a big vehicle, interestingly enough, and it's a heavy vehicle, and you really do feel that when you're driving. Now, what's different about the Polestar? A lot. There's a lot of things that are different. Now, one of the biggest things is the key. So here are the keys. There's no fob, there's no buttons, there's no nothing, which can be very confusing. So how do you get into the Polestar? You don't walk up and the door handles open up. You don't just grab it. No, there's no place to put anything in. So what is it that we do? Well, we take the key. Now, I'm not sure which one, whether it's the key card or whether it's the white fob, and you place it here. And then the door handles appear. What's interesting about this vehicle is that it has a rear wing. Yes, a rear wing. It's not a sports car, it's a crossover. Why does it have a rear wing? Well, aerodynamics. And guess where else we're gonna find a wing? Right up front. Let's go have a look. Yes, there it is. The wing, the front wing. While you don't see it from the front here, let's have a look. And let's have a look at it from down below here. There it is. You can look at that right there, right along where the front of the vehicle is. So air is going to go up in there and help the aerodynamics of this vehicle. Sensor zones. This vehicle is filled with sensors. There's cameras there, sensors down there, sensors everywhere on this vehicle. Look at all this hood space on the Polestar 3. It is big. It really is a big vehicle. So let's have a look underneath of the hood. Because where do you put your... So where is the hook for it? Oh, there it is. So we have unlatched the hood from the inside, and if you look down in here, it's that little tiny yellow handle there, that opens it up. So let's have a look inside underneath the hood of the Polestar. What do we have here? It's a little boot area. But here it is. It's covered. You don't see covered boot areas in new electric vehicles. And one of the things that I love about Volvos and Polestars is this little clip here. Perfect for putting your parking pass or your carpool pass or whatever it is right there. And this vehicle also has a glass roof. Now, this is not a retractable glass roof. It is just a glass roof. And the sad part about it is it does not have a sunshade on the inside. Excuse all of the pollen. The trees have been fornicating here in Washington, D.C. this spring of 2025. So here we are at the back of the Polestar 3. How do you get in? There's a button there? No. There's a camera there? No. You push on that? No. There's a button underneath here, and you open that up, and that's how you get into the trunk area. Now, what's really cool about this trunk area is not only is it spacious. Now, this is a 2-row crossover, not a 3-row. So what do? You pull this up, and there's a huge amount of space down here in the cargo area, as well as a little space underneath back in here that you could put a laptop or something. So there's plenty of storage space in this vehicle. What does it have in the back? It has little areas to tie things down. It has little hooks here for your shopping bags. It has a removable and flexible cover here to hide the items that are in there for prying eyes. interestingly enough, this is the key that you use, these two items here, for the vehicle. So what it likes to do is, if I want to try to drive it right now, if I want to put it in reverse, it would tell me key not found, valid key required to start. So I'm going to put that here, and I don't know whether I have to put that like that, and now it'll do it. But look at this camera. This camera is pretty interesting. I can get a good view of what's going on here. Oh, look how small my little car is compared to my neighbor's BMW. Oh, it's so tiny. It's actually tiny no matter where you look at it. Let's see what other camera angles we have. There's the rear. That's what, looking down the alley. Looking ahead up to my garage door. So adjustments. To adjust the adjustments. So there we are. So here's if I want to do my mirrors. If I wanted to fold my mirrors in, I could hit that button. It's going to fold my mirrors in. Interestingly enough, I have not figured out how to have it do that when I turn the car off. So I'd have to do that ahead. Steering wheel. I want to move the steering wheel out or up. So pushing the buttons on there. Just remember, let's put the steering wheel the right way. And if I wanted to bring it out or send the steering wheel in. So everything's controlled by this center panel, which is very kind of Tesla-like. It also has a little small driver's display in front, which gives you the basics that you need. You also have your heads-up display there as well. So there's lots of stuff here. Now, something I was very interested to find out is that this is not a video screen monitor. There's no way to switch it to video. It's just a regular mirror, which is odd considering that their next vehicle will not have a rear window and you will need a video monitor there. So I thought that was just odd. So many cars today, you get a video monitor there. Oh, I want to open the glove box. What happens if I want to open the glove box? There's no plug over there, but I can hit that and open the glove box like that. So interesting also is that it only has for their windows, but if you push this little soft button here, it does front to the back. So you hit once, it's front, hit it again, it's the back. And it does have the Bowers & Wilkins sound system. Interesting with the seats is that it does have expandable thigh supports, but these are manual in this model. So there you go, there's your spot there. And if you're in a situation where you have the NACS connector and this is CMS, you take the adapter, pop it right in there, and there you go. So let's go ahead and take this vehicle out for a little cruise. All right, so we have charge, 75%, 220 miles. We're ready to go. Let's see. Oh, it says key not found. Interesting. So let's go ahead and put the key back in here. There it is. The key is found. And being an electric car, it has lots of torque pickup. We're already up to 61 miles an hour, 62 miles an hour. So we're zipping right along. So it is a heavy car and it rides like a heavy car. Gotta say, it's not a luxurious ride. It is a stiffer, more controlled ride. It's not as comfortable as I have felt in other all-electric full-size SUVs. Though this isn't really an SUV, it's a crossover, so it should ride better. I really do like how it handles because of the weight of the vehicle. It has a good center of gravity to it, so when you're going down the highway, you really do feel attached to the road. I like the fact that it turns very well. It's very tight. It has, very tight little turning. For the size of this vehicle, it has a great turning radius. I like the fact that there's a driver's display right in front of the steering wheel there. I like the fact that the seats are exceedingly comfortable. Though I'm not a big fan of the big screens, this one is nice. I haven't driven this vehicle at night to see if it really glows really too brightly or not. I love the looks of it. I like the usability of all the space inside of it. I really feel comfortable in this vehicle. I certainly feel safe in this vehicle. It's got a lot of technology in it, much more technology than I'll ever need. For long range comfort, I think this vehicle would be good, would be very comfortable. So my overall thoughts of this vehicle. Well, I'm really torn. I really do like it in many ways, but there are a lot of little pitfalls that I have found that the vehicle has. First of all, the over $80,000 price tag. That is a lot of money. This vehicle is made in America, so it's not going to have the tariff issues that a vehicle coming in from overseas might have, and that's something issue. Because there are a lot of things that are just very confusing. The technology, it's not seamless. You have to really think about what it is, and then when it doesn't work and you can't figure out what it is, it's like when I locked the car up the other day and got out and walked about 60 or 70 feet away, and it started beeping and saying something was wrong. I don't know what was wrong, so I went back. I opened the doors, closed them, still beeped. I went back, opened the doors, opened the trunk, whatever it must have been in the hatch area, maybe that's where it was. But it was sort of a problematic. Another thing that I'm not a big fan of course, is the no sunshade on the full glass roof that's not retractable at all. I do like the open air feeling of a retractable roof. There are other full-size electric SUV style vehicles, not as beautifully designed as this vehicle, but there are other vehicles that are less expensive that I would consider. So I want to thank you for watching this episode of The Real DC Car Guy as we took a look at the 2025 Polestar 3, Polestar's new SUV crossover or station wagon. You get to call it. Until next time, we'll see you out on the road.